Hello beauty caterpillars, and today we are doing products I used up in 2022. So this is every beauty related item that I have used up in the past year, which looking at all this stuff I'm like, oh yeah, I used that. I'm like, I've totally forgot about these things. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the things that we're going to start off with first is going from the order I apply. Starting from skincare to makeup, how I apply it on my face if I was going to do a full face of makeup, basically. So we're going to start with cleansers. So I used up 3 micellar waters. 2 I used to remove my eye makeup. 1 I used just as a daily gentle cleanser. And this is the simple micellar water cleanser. It's a really nice one. I go back and forth between the simple one and the Garnier one currently. Normally I'd go through like more of these in a year, but I currently have this giant beast on the go. It is a 700 ml bottle of micellar water. So as you can see, I've got about a little less than half. So it's been taking me a long time to work through this bad boy, but it's definitely, I found this at Winners for $10, so I definitely feel like it's been worth the price. It's normally like 16 or 17, I think, for the value size pack, but definitely has lasted me a long time. So I usually bounce between these two. Normally I have more than just one out of the year, but because this is a beast, I've been working through that one very slowly. So I finished up this. I finished up 2 of the Garnier micellar waters. This is the 2-in-1. It's the dual one. It works for waterproof makeup. So I usually use this at night to remove my eye makeup. You put it on a cotton round and and you hold it there for about 30 seconds, then wipe away, and then basically all your makeup is gone in one fell swoop. So I used up 2 of these. I had a little travel size one kicking around. I thought I better well use it, so I used those of my micellar water. Normally I do my micellar water in the morning, follow it with a toner, and then at night I usually do my cleansers. Worked through a couple of cleansers this year. This is the Bi-Phase Soft Cleansing Milk. I believe I had one more. I think I had my Maurice one, but I think I threw that one out by accident. I didn't think I realized I kept the cleansers, but apparently I do. So I've used up this Bi-Phase Soft Milky Cleanser. This was in a project pan of some sort, based on there's a line on it, so I'm assuming, I can't remember which one it was. I did use up the I think it was Marcel Maurice, and I was in an empty, I did use up that one, so I did use up 4 cleansers this year. I just threw it out by accident. I used up this Honest Gel Magic to Milk Cleanser. I do have a review of it, I can link it down below. I also used up this little sample, select size sample of the First Aid Beauty Facial Cleanser. This one was really nice. I don't think I'll ever purchase it just because the amount of money it costs for the size you get, it's just not worth it, but it was a really nice cleanser. I also used up this Kate Somerville Intense Exfoliate. I don't love this one. I prefer a glycolic acid toner to it than this physical exfoliant, but it was okay. So on to toners. I used up one of the Thyers facial toner with witch hazel. This is the unscented one. It's alcohol free. This basically lasts me an entire year because, like I said, it's a giant bottle. It's almost 400 ml. It's 355. So yeah, 355 mils. So it's a big bottle. I only use it in the morning, so it lasts me a really long time. It's a really great toner. If you're in the market for an alcohol-free one, I recommend these ones. I just finished 3, actually. I finished one of these ones last night, so just under the wire, because this is New Year's Eve that I'm filming this. So we just got it, snuck it in under the wire here. So I used up the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. So there is 3 of these. These are my absolute favorite glycolic acid. I have gone through so many of these. As you can see, these are my favorite. They're very similar to the Pixie one. It's a little bit higher in strength, but you get so much more for the price. It's from the Ordinary. You get 240 mils for under $10. You can't go wrong. It is a great glycolic acid. I love it. It's really gentle on my skin. I use it every night. Just helps exfoliate my skin, keeps my zits at bay too. It really definitely helps. Since I switched over to these, my zits on my face have gone down a lot, and I noticed when I missed it after like a couple of days to a week, I started getting whiteheads everywhere, and I'm just like, nope, I need to stick with this bad boy. So I love this stuff. I used up 2 little sample-y things, little like travel size. of the Pixie Retinol Tonic in the 40 ml one. I think I got these as like a little value pack around Christmas or something. They were on sale last year at Shoppers. And then I got the Milky tonic as well. Both really nice little tonics. I don't think I would repurchase either of these toners just because I love my glycolic so much. So yeah, I feel like last time I filmed there was a blizzard outside. This time it's raining, so all the snow is gone and it's a damp, dreary day. But I really wanted to film this, so I apologize if the lighting kind of looks a little bad. I used up my Hubalolo hydrating toner, or not hydrating toner, hyaluronic acid. I absolutely love this stuff. I've gone through so many bottles of it. It's a great price. You get 170 mils for like $20 worth of hyaluronic acid. It lasts me quite a while. I think I go through like one of these a year, maybe like 1.5 type of thing, but absolutely love this stuff. It is amazing. I do have a review. I can link it down below. It's my like holy grail hyaluronic acid. I also used up this Snail Bee High Concentrate Essence. I think I do have a review of it. If I do, I'll link it down below. Not my favorite. I don't think I'd repurchase it. It was okay. It was hydrating, but between the two of them, I picked this one over this one just solely based on the price and quantity, the amount that you get. I used up this Indeed Labs Hydration Boost Serum. It was nice. I liked it. I don't think I'd repurchase it based just because I like this hydrating serum way more than this one, but it was nice. I used it till the end. I was happy with it. I have used up 2 of these niacinamide 10% solution plus 1% zinc from The Ordinary. I have one of their 30 ml bottles and a 60 ml bottle, and I'm almost done the extra 60 ml bottle. I was hoping to have it done by the end of this year, but it looks like it's gonna have to be in next year's. I just didn't finish it in time. So yeah, this is like my favorite. I do really love this one. Now, The Ordinary used to have the salicylic acid 2% solution one, and they were updating the formula for like 2 years. Then they said they brought it back, but the only one I could find was the aqueous solution, and I do not love this aqueous solution, so I think I did a review of it as well. I will link that down below. Not a huge fan of this. It was more like an oil, and it was very sticky on my face. I have since then found that they do have the original like salicylic acid with 2% solution one, not the aqueous solution, so I'm excited to try that one once I'm done my niacinamide. I will try that, and hopefully it's the same as the other one, but this one honestly has been working really well for my acne prone skin. I love it. I've gone through so many bottles of these. Yeah. I used up The Ordinary ascorbic acid 8% and alpha albumin 2%. So this is a vitamin C serum. I really like this. It's really bright and hydrating on my face. I thought that's what I ordered originally, but I just realized when I checked the packaging that is not what I ordered. I ordered something else. I think an antioxidant by mistake, thinking it was the vitamin C serum. I do love this stuff. It's one of the only ones I've tried that doesn't actually burn my face, because I can find vitamin C is quite harsh on my face, and even it's in like from The Ordinary, like even the ones in the tubes, they like tingle and there's a grittiness to my face. My face just feels like it's on fire, but with this one it doesn't, and I definitely noticed a huge difference since not using it. My skin doesn't seem as bright. It definitely seemed more brighter while I was using this, so I will definitely repurchase this soon. And then I also used up my 100% plant-derived squalene. I love this stuff. It's really great. I don't notice a difference between the like $6 one and like the cheaper one, or like the more expensive one and the, I think one's like 6 and one's 3 or something on the lines of that. I know they just recently are gonna change their prices, but the cheaper one versus the more expensive one out of The Ordinary line, I don't really notice a difference from them. So I just buy the cheaper one because it's a really nice hydrating oil. So that's all the serums that I've used for this year. So that's about 8 serums. I've used up 3 eye creams. So I used up this little deluxe size sample of the Clarins Totally Eye Lift Eye Concentrate eye cream. It was nice. Didn't want the socks off me, you know, whatever. I used up this Eye Slick Indeed Labs. This was in a project for so long. It was the death of me. It took so long to use it. I like kept thinking I was almost there. I took it on vacation for a week with me, and I used it as a face serum morning and night, and just to try to use it up, and it still was like Mary Poppins bag. It just kept going on forever. I didn't really notice, it is supposed to have retinol in it. I didn't really notice it did anything for my under eye area, so if you're looking for a cheaper retinol eye cream, this one's nice, but I didn't really notice a huge difference. I used up this Clinique Pep Start eye cream. It's a very gentle, basic, hydrating eye cream if you just are looking for the market for just a regular ordinary eye cream. This one's really nice. I do really like it. I have moisturizers now. I have my nighttime moisturizer and my daytime moisturizer. So I have this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I probably would have had 2 of these done this year, but my dog Mars came in my room one day and chewed the lid off of this, licked the entire thing clean, and had like a glob all over the floor. He was fine afterwards, but I had just bought a new one of these and he had destroyed it 2 days later, so I didn't have any left. So I was kind of sad about that, so I only used up 1 of these this year, but I was hoping to use up 2, but probably would have happened had I not had to go in and replace it, and then I just kind of worked on another moisturizer for a little bit. I used up this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. I didn't love it. I found it was a little bit thick on my skin, but if you have really dry skin, it might be worth it. I think I do have a review of it. I can link it down below. Same with the Neutrogena one. This one's great. The dry skin one has drying alcohols in it. Not as great, but this one's a really good summer moisturizer. This one's a decent one for night and winter, I'd say. The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I love this face moisturizer. I use it in the morning as my winter moisturizer, and I have another bottle on the go, but I love this stuff. I don't think I really cared for this Ordinary Naturals Moisturizing Factor plus HA. I think it was okay, but I feel like for the price you only get 30 mils, and I think it was around like $10. I just find that these ones are better, so I'm gonna stick with those ones. So I used up 4 moisturizers this year. Just while we're on the moisturizer topic, I'm gonna talk about my 2 overnight masks. So I used up this Still Pair Tiger Grass Sleeping Intense Mask by Dr. Jart, a little sample size of this guy. And then I also used up this Origin Drink Up Intense Overnight Mask. I love this stuff in the winter. It's amazing. If I'm lucky, I find these little bottles at Winners. They're like $7 or $8 for these little guys, because normally it's like $15 at Sephora for a little size of this guy, and it lasts me a really long time. Super hydrating. If you have really dry skin, this is amazing. Even for combo skin, I wear it in the winter overnight. I wake up in the morning, my face feels so soft and so smooth. I love it. On to primer. So after I'm done all my skincare, I then go to primer when I'm putting on makeup. So I used up this Professional primer. I really like this stuff. It does a really nice job. Helps the makeup stick really well. It leaves my face feeling really smooth. I don't put it all over my face. I put it kind of where I have a lot more oily bits. So under my eyes, across my cheeks here, my forehead, and my chin. So basically almost all over, but not quite. And then I also have this Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer I also used up. This thing took me a really long time. I don't know if this is a full-size product or not, but it lasted me a long time. It did a really good job holding in my, making my eyeshadow last a lot longer, so I really liked that. I used up 1 foundation this year. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Nude Ivory. I think I had others I had bought throughout the year and I just did not like them. So this is the only one I actually finished up. But I do really like this one. The only thing I don't like about it is it smells really bad. Otherwise, it's a really great moisturizer. Foundation. I think I have a review of it. If I do, I will link it down below. I used up my Milani pressed powder. It is all done finally. It was really nice. I think once I'm done, I have a bunch of loose powder, so I think I want to work through those. I may repurchase one in the future, but I'm really missing my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I really like that one. This bad boy, finally, so many years took me to use this up. If you've been watching my videos for a little bit while, you'll see that this has been in like every project pan probably since I started project pans and like products I want to use up. This has been the death of me. It has taken so long. I am so excited to actually have it used up. I am missing it a little bit. I just feel like I go to like do that step and I'm like, oh, it's not there, because I've just been doing it for like 4 or 5 years, you know. I'm just like, oh, but I also don't want to repurchase anything like this because it takes me so long to use it. So yeah, I am calling it quits on this Too Faced Cat Eye powder. I finished up the Tiger Eyes powder, and I have a Big in Classic. But there's no point in saving this. Every eyeshadow palette has a basic like white powder, so I'm just calling it done. I have a big pan in that, and I've used up this shade. Those are the only two shades I want to use. So there's no point in keeping a palette around just to use the light colors. I have many other palettes that have it, so I'm just trying to declutter things and get them out of my life. I used up 3 mascaras this year. This is the Essence Volume Stylish Curl and Hold Mascara, the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I think I wore this on my wedding day. I absolutely love this mascara. I love the wand on it. It's really cool. I don't think it's worth the money, but I do like getting a little sample of it when I can buy those little packs from Sephora. And then I also used up the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara. Nice cool handle on that one as well. And yeah. I used up 1 setting spray. This is the Hard Candy Long Wear Sheer Envy setting spray. I'm halfway through another one right now, but this is the only one I've actually used up this year. And then this was in a project pan. I wanted to use more of this. It's a priming prepping spray, but it leaked and there was only like 2 spritz left, so I don't actually know how this worked because I think I had 1 application of this, so that's all the makeup stuff. It was very quick. I seem to go through a lot more skincare in the year than I do makeup. I have my cotton rounds that I absolutely love. They're the Cotton 2 Exfoliating Cotton Rounds. I use these in the Color Toner. I've gone through 3 bags of these. You can buy them in a pack of like 600 on Amazon. So they basically last me like 2 years. Really love these ones. It's got an exfoliating side and a regular side of the cotton rounds. Love this. I have used up 20 chapsticks. I cannot show you all of them. I do have a clip. I can link that from my other video, my empties or whatever Project Pan video. But I just promise this is all the chapstick I've used up. So many of these. Like, it's just an insane amount of chapstick. I used up 20 chapstick this year. I think that's the most I've ever used. Mainly the vanilla buttercream. I used up 14, or dropped 1 of these vanilla buttercream from Nivea. I used up 3 of the, let me correct all 3 of the Nivea buttercream, or not Nivea buttercream, the Nivea Essential chapstick, and 2 of these little EOS ones as well. You know, that is an insane amount of chapstick. I understand. I apparently just eat chapstick. Like, it seems like I go through like 2 every 2 weeks, like 1 every 2 weeks, like 2 a month basically, to get through that much chapstick. I used up 8 sheet masks for this year. I used up the Nature Valley, no, Upper Canada, not Nature Valley. Nature Valley is a granola brand. Upper Canada Warm Bin Honey Nectar Mask. I think I used up 2 of those. Yes, I did. The last 2, I used up the last 2 of these that I've had left. I used up this Pretty Animals Mousse one by Mascubar. My husband thought I'd look insane in this one. I used up the Sephora Lychee face mask. I love the Sephora ones. I used up this one. I got it in a beauty box. It's like one of those ones that have the face and they have the bottom on it. Wasn't a huge fan of that. So I don't think I had to purchase this one. Plus I think I got it in a face box and I don't remember where to find it. I used up this Danielle Brightening Facial Sheet Mask as well as another Danielle Hydrating Sheet Mask. So I used up those 2. And I also used up an Upper Canada Naturally Blueberry Sheet Mask. So I used up 8 sheet masks this year. 1 regular clay mask. So this is the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% mask. I didn't love it for the price. I think it's kind of expensive for what it is. And I don't really love this mask. I feel like you can find cheaper ones for, you get a lot more for like the same price, because this is like $10 or $12 for 50 mils. So I know the Ordinary is usually pretty affordable, but I feel like drugstore you can find and just get something that does the exact same job as this. I did 1 nose strip this year apparently. It's the Bore nose strip cleaning thing. I guess my pores were looking pretty bad. I did recently get my nose pierced this year, so I haven't been wanting to use them because I'm worried like it's gonna hit the piercing, and I just hit, I think, the 3-month mark on my nose piercing, so I don't really want to like try and like irritate it with something like this. I used up this little sample of this Ren Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I don't think I really liked it or noticed much about it, so yeah. I used up this little Sephora foundation sample in Light Ivory. It was okay. Didn't love it. I used up this Fresh Black Tree Age to Fillet Eye Concentrate eye moisturizer. I don't really remember much about it, so it probably didn't wow my socks off. I used up this Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. I didn't love this one. I've used a bigger size before and had other samples, and I just don't think it's worth the money. I used up this little sample of the Agave Lip Balm by Bite. I do really like this. It was nice. I really like their lip mask as well. I have a bunch of the Laneige lip masks. Once I'm done those, I may repurchase the Bite one. I got this Pharmacy Green Tea Oil Free Gel Moisturizer. It was okay. This Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. Didn't love that. I really liked this Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Baltonic Cleansing Oil. That was really nice. I do cleansing oils, but there's a lot cheaper ones you can buy that work just as well to take off makeup. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. That was nice. This Kiehl's Clearly Dark Corrective Dark Spot Solution. I didn't really remember it. I used up one lip mask. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This stuff lasts me so long. I put a little bit on my lips before I go to bed at night and I wake up and they feel really soft and hydrated. And that is everything that I've used up in the past year. Beauty wise, I didn't save like shampoo or body wash and stuff because I thought that would just be excessive. I just wanted to keep like skincare and beauty stuff. I didn't use a lot of makeup. I don't normally use a lot of makeup. My sunscreen's hanging on by a dear thread. That would probably be used up. It's basically used up. I could probably throw it in here as well. It's the Etude House Sunrise Mile Airy Finish SPF 50. It's the only one I've tried that doesn't break me out. It doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. So if you have oily to combination skin, I do really recommend this one. It's really great. But yeah, that's everything that I used up for the year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.